Welcome to the 11th Annual Carmichael Chamber of Commerce Person of the Year Awards. My name is Jim Alves with SMUD, and I'm thrilled to serve as the President of the Board for the Carmichael Chamber of Commerce. This year is certainly one for the record books. Who would have imagined that 2020 would have brought to bear the most significant pandemic of our lifetime and a crippling recession? Yet in the face of it all, I'm in awe and inspired by the resilience of the Carmichael community. I'd like to begin by acknowledging the courageous frontline and essential service workers who've sacrificed so much for the betterment of us all. We thank you for your service. And to the business owners of our community, we recognize your perseverance, your dedication, and your commitment. The Chamber functions and serves to represent your interests and those of our residential members. Thank you for standing by us during this trying time. Your membership is the lifeblood of our organization. In response to COVID-19 and with the safety of our community in mind, we adapted our annual Person of the Year Awards dinner to a virtual recognition of 5 outstanding individuals and organizations. This video production would not be possible without the financial support of our incredible event sponsors. Our presenting sponsor is SMUD. Our gold sponsor, Dignity Health Mercy San Juan Medical Center. Our silver sponsors, Golden One Credit Union and Zap Design. And our bronze sponsors, our past president, Dr. Gabrielle Rossi, DDS, Almond Orchard Dental Care, and Visual Impact Design. The Chamber is also fortunate to have annual sponsors who support our organization and its program year-round. Those include our diamond sponsors, SMUD and Dignity Health Mercy San Juan Medical Center, our platinum sponsor, Milagro Center, gold sponsors, the Carmichael Times, Oakmont of Carmichael, Western Health Advantage, Trillium Real Estate, Izzy Delancey, and Christ Community Church. Our silver sponsors, Aegis Living Carmichael, Carmichael Village, Armor Mini Storage, Gabrielle Rossi DDS, Almond Orchard Dental Care, and Farmers Insurance, Katie Pexa Insurance Agency. And finally, our bronze sponsors, Advanced Home Health and Hospice, Integra Personal Healthcare Management, Eschaton Village Carmichael, Golden One Credit Union, Zap Creative Designs, and Tim Hemmen Reverse Mortgage Specialist. A sincere and heartfelt thank you to all of our sponsors. Now, as many of you may have noticed, SMUD was listed not only once, but twice as our presenting sponsor of our Person of the Year Awards and one of our highest level annual sponsors. As a proud employee of SMUD, I can assure you that this was not by happenstance. It is intentional because we believe in investing in the community we serve. As your community-owned, non-for-profit electric service, we are committed to growing the regional economy and supporting businesses, because we know that a thriving economy provides opportunity and growth for all our customers. We partner closely with chambers of commerce, like the Carmichael Chamber, to facilitate their mission of connecting business and community. At SMUD, we offer an array of programs and services to support business across its entire life cycle, from early stage idea generation and business plan development to financing, contracting opportunities with SMUD, and even very sophisticated pricing incentives for our largest commercial customers. And we have great fortune to share our message through our chamber partners. We are committed to Carmichael and this chamber. Because of that, it is a great honor and privilege to be able to serve as president of the chamber with such a rich history. This year, the Carmichael Chamber is celebrating its 72nd anniversary. And with that, it is my great pleasure to introduce our MC, Tina Makua of Good Day Sacramento, who was our 2017 Person of the Year honoree. Tina?
All right, welcome to the 2020 Person of the Year Awards online, so you can see this at home in your PJs. We're going to start off with the Nonprofit Organization of the Year, which is the Carmichael Library and Friends of the Carmichael Library. I'll tell you a little bit about them first. Carmichael Library began in a one-room home in 1923. In 1937, first Carmichael Library building was built at the corner of Clark and Marconi, and then in 1962, and between 1962 and 1964, the branch found its permanent home, which you know is on Marconi Avenue. Open 7 days a week. I don't know how they're handling COVID right now, but they're always there for us. Carmichael Library enjoys the highest circulation of the Sacramento library system. All right, so here's some things that people enjoy. Story time, book clubs, reading to the dog event, English conversation groups, whole bunch more. They have world language collections and specific programs for people with special needs. They're partners with AARP to provide Sacramento County resolution facts for the Carmichael Public Library and Friends of the free tax help for seniors. We like to hear about that. Now, let me tell you about the Friends of Carmichael Library. The Friends of Carmichael Library is a community-based volunteer organization dedicated to advocating for the Carmichael Public Library and to raise funds for enhanced services at the branch. They do all the work. They collect a lot of books based on donations to raise money for a lot of these services at the Carmichael Library. There are about 130 Friends, members of the Carmichael Library, and becoming a friend of the library is accomplished through the purchase of a membership. So they collect hundreds of books throughout the year for book sales, and they have their semi-annual book sale. I don't know exactly when that is, but I'm sure they will let us know. And they do a lot of good work too with a number of schools in the area. So congratulations to the nonprofit of 2020 here, Carmichael Library and Friends of the Carmichael Library.
Hi, my name is Maria Farr, and I am the board president of the Friends of the Carmichael Library. And I'm here to thank all of you who have voted to make the library the nonprofit of the year. As Friends of the Library, what we do is raise funds for the library. And I'm a friend, and I hope a lot of you are friends also. I think that the library is the heart of Carmichael, and so I'm very proud to be a part, as small as I may be, to help them through this. So the Friends of the Library raise funds for events and programs. I don't know if you've ever been to one of their programs, but their programs are usually free and they're wonderful. They are for toddlers, preschoolers, all the way up to seniors, and they're a great variety. And our supervisor, Roberta Bogle, the librarians and the staff, are really wonderful at getting these great programs and events going. And so that's what we help them with. We also do Lucky Day books. So when you walk into the library, on the left side, there's a whole shelf of books, and those are Lucky Day books. And we help fund those. The librarians pick them, but we fund them. And the other thing that we're very proud of is the Book First program. That's a county program, but the Carmichael Friends donate a little extra so that every school can benefit from the program. Our child librarian, Kathy Chain, will go to each classroom with a bag of books, and every first grader gets to pick a book to take home and keep. So we're very proud of that. We love that program. It's a lot of fun. We fundraise through our book sales. We sell books in the lobby, and we have monthly book sales, which of course since March have not been happening. We also receive funds through memberships and through some donations, and we thank you so much for those friends that continue with their dues and those that put a little extra in donations. We really appreciate it, because at the moment, of course, we're closed. We are very proud of our library, and I'm exceptionally proud of our librarians, of the supervisor, Roberta Bogle, and the staff, and how well they're handling the shutdown because of COVID. Some libraries are opening with limited capacity, and we're hoping that ours will open soon too. But at the moment, online, you can do so many things. You can download books and audiobooks, movies and games. There are classes you can take, you can learn a language, and you can also order books and pick them up. So it's still happening, it's still working, and I would like to thank you so much. These funds that we're receiving, thanks to you, is going to go a long way since, like we said, things have been closed for a while. So thank you very much, and I'll see you next year.
It is time for Youth Ambassador of the Year. It goes out to Matthew Mason. Matthew's mom is over there waving because she thinks there's an award to pick up. No, the massage area is closed. Okay. All right, so let me tell you about Matthew. He was born in Sacramento, raised in Fair Oaks. Matthew became the first ever Fair Oaks Chamber of Commerce Junior Honorary Mayor. He continued volunteering with the Fair Oaks Chamber and helped establish the Fair Oaks Youth Outreach. He graduated from Bella Vista in 2019, now attends Sierra College, and he's working on a degree in art and design. So in 2019, he became the youngest person to run for honorary mayor of Fair Oaks. I like that. He raised nearly $10,000. I like that as well, with half of the proceeds going to Bella Vista High School Visual Arts Program. Ah, no wonder he's standing out here, giving back to your high school. His artwork has been featured in the Crocker Art Museum Self-Portrait Show, San Juan Unified School District Holiday Showcase, and ACAI Gallery. Good Day Sacramento, hey, that's the show I work on. Good Day Sacramento featured his community service project, a painted mural in the Fair Oaks Village. Wonderful, wonderful. You must come back to the show. His mom is still yelling. Yeah, no. I know. You can't order sandwiches today. I know. Mr. Pickles is down the way. Let's congratulate Youth Ambassador of the Year, Matthew Mason.
My name is Matthew Mason, and I'm honored to be your 2020 Youth Ambassador. I'd like to start off by congratulating all of our other honorees today, and I'd also like to thank Junior Tennis Fund Sacramento for introducing me to the Carmichael Chamber of Commerce. I'd also like to thank Sharon Ruffner for allowing me to participate at this year's dinner in the park. I volunteered and got to meet a lot of great community members. I'd also like to thank Dr. Gabriella Rossi. I'd like to thank her for nominating me for this position. And I'd also like to thank my family, especially my grandma, for helping me all the way along the way. And I believe that's everybody. Thank you very much. I'm very pleased to be given this position.
Oh my, look at this. Yes, the weather's changing and so is this plant. Welcome to 2020, plant. Yes, wear a mask. Anyway, Virginia Stone is our next recipient for Volunteer of the Year. Congratulations, Virginia. Let's tell you a little bit about her. Born in Washington, D.C. and raised in Palo Alto. She graduated with a Bachelor of Science degree in Textiles and Business at UC Davis. She worked retail for 20 years. When her mom was diagnosed with Alzheimer's, she changed careers and went to work in the field of senior living care. She worked in the industry for about 20 years as a marketing director and executive director. She retired at the end of 2019 as the Carmichael Chamber executive director. She was married to Brad. Everybody know Brad, right? You know Brad. All right. I mean, who doesn't know Brad? It's her high school sweetheart for 44 years. They have 2 grown sons and 2 German short-hair pointer dogs they adore. They own a second home in Montana. They haven't invited me. I guess I need to be nicer to Brad. Well, they spend time enjoying their passion of fly fishing. Oh, do you make your own, what do you call those things? The little hooks? Little flies? You make your own? That'd be cool to see. Her dad taught her the sport of fly fishing and she loves the outdoors. She also enjoys cooking, knitting, and needlepoint, as well as getting this award from the Carmichael Chamber Volunteer of the Year. It is Virginia Stone.
Good evening, everyone. I'm so pleased to accept the honor of Volunteer of the Year award. It is truly an amazing honor. And thank you, Carmichael Chamber, for recognizing me. I'm truly humbled to be in the community where I serve with people who inspire me and who help me reach my goals. I couldn't have done it without them. Just a little bit of background, how I started in volunteering. I started in the senior living industry with the Alzheimer's Association. My mother had the disease and I wanted to give back. And from there it blossomed into working with more senior communities, the Kiwanis Club of Carmichael, the Carmichael Chamber, and California Fly Fishing Unlimited, to just name a few. Since I've retired, that's blossomed even more. I've now started volunteering in the state of Montana and many organizations there. People have asked me why I do this. You don't get paid for it. And I say, it's nothing about that. It's something that makes me feel really good about myself. And I really enjoy giving back to the community. And I have fun doing it. I do want to give a special shout out to my team of Kiwanians. They have been always there to support me. And I greatly appreciate everything they do for me. Of Carmichael Senior Living and the Carmichael Chamber. These all have amazing people that I've had the privilege to work with, and many of them I call my friends. And of course, I couldn't do everything that I do without my husband, Brad. He's the behind the scenes, honey, I need you. I need you here, I need you now. And he's always there for me. And of course, my two sons, Joey and Nick. My family's everything to me, and they help me. Again, this is truly an honor, and I can't thank everyone for recognizing me. I would like to leave you all with a challenge. Become a volunteer. It is the greatest thing you will ever do. Whether you can give back just a few hours in a month or much, much more, you will be rewarded 100-fold. Thank you.
It is time for Businesswoman of the Year, and Carmichael Chamber excited to award Beth Ayers Bureau from River City Brewing Company. All right, let's tell you a little bit about Beth. She was born in Iowa and raised in Kansas City. When she was little, she'd beg her grandparents to go with them to the restaurant they owned to open at 3 a.m. What kid does that, right? Already disciplined. She started working in the restaurant business also when she went to school at age 17, loved everything about it, became one of the youngest managers when she was 22 for Rock Bottom Corporation. In 2001, she moved to Sacramento to be near her dad, and also started a job at River City Brewing Company. Then in 2006, she became part owner at age 29. 29 years old and already owning part of a restaurant. She's been married to her husband, Danny. Now, we all know Danny, right? Okay, Danny for 7 years, who she met when he started working at River City over 15 years ago. Hey, romance at the restaurant. That's a different segment. All right, they have one 5-year-old son, Evan, and a sweet golden retriever, Zoe. So let's give it up. Everybody clap at home. Can I hear you? Yes. Businesswoman of the Year, Beth Ayers Bureau.
Thank you to the Carmichael Chamber for this honor. You've not only been a great neighbor, but also a great supporter of River City as well. 4 years ago, when we relocated to Carmichael, we were not sure how it was going to be after being downtown for over 20 years. But now when people ask, we always say it was the best move we ever made. We always try to support the local community by helping with charities and schools and other businesses, and it's nice to be part of a community that has the same values as we do. I've loved the restaurant business since I was a child, and making donuts with my grandparents at their restaurant is one of my fondest memories. And I couldn't do this, a job that I absolutely love, without the support of my husband, Danny, my family, my business partner, Steve, and my RCBC crew, and of course, the amazing customers that we have. This has been a tough year for businesses during the pandemic, and this recognition has made it a little bit brighter, so thank you for that. I appreciate it.
Where can I get one of these? I need a new one. Oh, relates. All right, we'd like to congratulate Businessman of the Year, Richard Lawrence of Amy Hardware. A little bit about him. Born and raised in Sacramento, Richard attended local schools. He also volunteered for the draft and served in the U.S. Army as a paratrooper. Upon completing his Army service, he returned to Sacramento and married the love of his life, Mary Amy. He went to work for Amy Hardware, and he and Mary raised 2 children and now have 5 grandchildren. 51 years of dedication to Amy Hardware in aisle 7. I'm just kidding. And has given Rich enormous satisfaction. He is excited to see the 4th generation of the Amy family taking over the business. We'd like to congratulate Businessman of the Year, Richard Lawrence. All right, again, you are watching the Person of the Year Awards, Carmichael Chamber 2020. That's why I'm here and you're at home. And here's the one that we've been waiting for today. It's Person of the Year. And this year it goes to artist and philanthropist Marcy Friedman. Yay, the crowd goes wild for Marcy. Woo! All right, here's a story about Marcy. Marcy was born in Oklahoma, grew up in Hawaii. She attended Stanford, where she met and later married Mort Friedman, a law student. They came to Sacramento in 1957, where Mort established his law practice. 3 sons occupied Marcy's time. Firm entrenchment in the Sacramento area motivated the couple to sponsor and develop numerous projects. So over the years, Marcy has contributed to the artistic and educational development of our community, including expansion of the new Crocker Art Museum, the design and development of the Shalom School Campus, Leland Stanford Mansion Foundation Restoration Project. She has a long list. Sacramento Metropolitan Arts Commission, served 6 years on the California Arts Council and the Sacramento Regional Community Foundation, just to name a few of the hundreds of things that she's done over the years. During their 58-year marriage, Mort and Marcy worked together on educational projects to promote tolerance and respect in our diverse community. Among these projects were the Anti-Defamation League World of Difference Sacramento program, adopting Thomas Jefferson Elementary School, which led to the school receiving the honor of being named a California Distinguished School for overall academic excellence. Both were jointly named Sacramentans of the Year by the Sacramento Chamber, and Marcy has received recognition for lifetime achievement by the Jewish Community Relations Council, was named Philanthropist of the Year by the National Society of Fundraising Executives by the National Society of Fundraising Executives. I said that kind of twice, huh? She has been honored by Business Volunteers for the Arts of Individual Leadership. In 2010, Sac State conferred an honorary Doctor of Fine Arts degree to Marcy, and she was a keynote speaker at that graduation. She is a working artist, owing much of her mentor, Wayne Tebow. Family remains the most important focus in her life, enriched by her 3 sons and their accomplished wives and 8 grandchildren. Life has been further enriched by her recent marriage to Punahou High School classmate Paul T. Kaufman. So we'd like to congratulate the 2020 Person of the Year. Carmichael Chamber presents this award to Marcy Friedman.
Hi, everybody. I've been a Carmichael resident since 1960. And when I think about Carmichael, which, it's a lovely suburb of Sacramento, but when I think about 1960, Fair Oaks Boulevard was a 2-lane street. The William Pond Park was an Arden sand and gravel pit. There was no Ansel Hoffman Golf Course. There was no Ansel Hoffman Park. Effie Yaw didn't exist. Jesuit wasn't there. And when I think of what's happened in the years since then, what stands out as Carmichael's greatest asset is that exquisite series of parkways along the American River Parkway. And proud as I am to live in Carmichael, I have to tell you, I use that parkway several times a week, enjoying the wildlife, the coyotes, and the fish, and all the stuff that's out there. But I guess the main thing that I would want to say to all of you is, besides being grateful for being picked and honored as Carmichael Person of the Year, each of you as Carmichael residents have sort of a public trust to preserve that parkway and keep it in wonderful condition for the rest of Sacramentans for years to come.
Hi, I'm Stephanie Young, Executive Director of the Carmichael Chamber of Commerce. On behalf of our Board of Directors, I'd like to thank you for supporting our 2020 Person of the Year Awards program. I'd like to extend a special thank you to our MC, Tina Makua, to Arden Hills Resort Club and Spa for generously providing their beautiful venue for this production, and to Philip Allen Films for creating such a special tribute to our honorees. Now more than ever, the Chamber needs your help. We exist to help our business community not only to survive, but to thrive. The Chamber, like many other businesses in our region, is struggling to stay afloat during these unprecedented times. In an effort to stay viable, we are asking the community to consider joining our organization as a member, becoming a sponsor, and supporting our Person of the Year online auction to be held in December. Your financial backing will help strengthen our position as we work to keep our own doors open. Please join in our mission so we can continue to help others. Thank you, stay safe, and stay healthy.